Hey Team Human, Sunshine here. We were just mentioning in the last video that I'm in my new apartment. I am very excited to be in my new apartment. And I've moved a whole bunch my whole life. My family moved 11 times before I was 14. I wish I could say there was a good reason. There wasn't. On reflection, I really believe it is simply because my parents were really trying to keep it together. And if you're moving all the time, you're really distracted. And so it's hard to completely, fall apart. Because you got to stay with it. You got to know where you're moving to. You got to put all the stuff in the right place. You got to put the children in wherever they need to go, and they have to get them in school. And it's just a lot to be done. But if you're like always doing that every year, it keeps you busy, keeps you off the streets. So that's good. So I've moved a lot, and I think I'm a pretty efficient mover. One of the things that's really key to sanity in life in general, but especially when moving, is to know where the stuff is and to pack it up carefully and then take it with you. And then always sort of being a little aware of where did I put the really important little bits. You want to know where those, like the children, you want to know where the children are. And for me, it's where like the books. My books are very important to me. We will talk about that. So Team Human, let's reflect on what happens when you move and you're doing it in a wheelchair. That added a whole new level to my life that has been very challenging to deal with. And so you can see, see, she's in a wheelchair. This happened this summer, and we'll talk about that. Walking was my life. I walked miles every day, and until I couldn't. And we'll talk about what happened. But anyway, I'm getting back. I'm hoping you can see me. I'm going to stand up for you at some point, which I could not do this summer. I was, in a hospital for 2 months. But I'm so grateful to everyone. I just have such a deep appreciation, one, for life, that I am alive and doing pretty well in a lot of ways. I'm hoping that I will walk again. There's reason to believe I can if I just keep doing that rehab. If one more person comes to me and says, "Oh, you just got to do some rehab," I will slug them. I'm sorry. I apologize to all you physical therapists out there. You are wonderful people, and you've helped me so much. But boy, it's just a slug. But wow, to be able to have the opportunity to think maybe I will get back to walking, because it is such great joy. And those of you who can walk, go outside. Like right now, just get up. I don't care if it's snowing or 5,000 degrees. Just go outside and walk around for a little bit. And be so grateful that you can do that. If you have legs that work them. It really is just being outside. Just my whole brain would calm down. I wouldn't get too anxiety is a big problem for me, and we will talk about how we as a team can manage that in healthy ways or unhealthy ways. I've done it all. But I do really remember how important walking was to reducing my anxiety and to helping me just be calm with what was going on, no matter how concerning it was. And I've been doing some curious things lately, and I really counted on walking to help center me. And plus, I could walk 2 coffee, which was really a great thing. Now I have a wheelchair, so I'm making it work. But we're gonna be talking more about this, and you'll meet the guy. He's gonna be here fairly soon, actually. Is Big Fish. He really helped me stay together during this really trying time, to go from walking miles every day to sitting, I was in a hospital bed for 2 months, and then now I have a wheelchair and a walker. I'm getting on my walker. Boy, that thing terrified me. Those of you who use walkers, if you have tips, please, everybody, tips on wheelchairs, tips on walkers, and let's keep our spirits up, team. I don't all the time. I'm not gonna kid ya. I have my tough days, but boy, what's really helping me today, anyway, is to remember that I have this great good fortune that I can move around. I could rock out in my wheelchair, which I don't want my neighbors to see, but it's really fun because you got to move. Just keep moving, people. If you can move, and be grateful, and love life, no matter how difficult it can be. Right? So I'm sending you my love, my support to all of you, and grateful that I'm here. And I'm looking forward to getting better. I want to show Big Fish I can walk on my own again. We'll see.